What's good, everybody? I've never done this before, so bear with me. But I am a Yu-Gi-Oh player. But I saw that there was a Pokemon League Cup, I believe is what it's called, this weekend that I went ahead and joined, and I ended up getting top 8. I believe I got 5th, and I was playing Dragapult Zard. I just recently been getting into Pokemon, and I figured, I had nothing else to do on that day, so I figured I'd play, and I did pretty well. Pretty good. They had it was Swiss and then Top Cut, so I ended up losing into Top Cut. Pretty bad, but it happens. But this is the deck I used. We will get into it, but the stars of the show, of course, are Dragapult and Charizard EX. But starting with Pokemon, we played 4 Treepies, of course, the little guy. I love. I built this deck specifically originally when I was learning how to play the game just a couple months ago. Because I really like Dragapult as a Pokemon. He's super sick, and his card's pretty good, and I just love Dreepy. Look at him, he's fucking sick. I ended up getting a Master Ball 1, gotta get the rest, but 4 Dreepy, and then 4 Dracloak. Super good. This guy is just, it's like an upstart, I guess. You just draw 1, draw 2, put 1 back, or put 1 on the bottom of your deck. And it's once per copy, so if you have a bunch of these, which is why you play 4, you can just basically dig for whatever you need pretty quick. So, and then of course we play 3 Dragapult. I actually would probably play 2. This deck list is all whack. I had to kind of put it together right before we started. So thankfully, I was able to have a complete deck, but I did have an extra one, a couple extra of these, so I put in a third one. I don't think the third one ever came up. And I don't think you need a third one, so probably 4-4-2 is fine, especially with everything else you're playing in this deck. I don't think a third one's needed, but it was pretty good. It was really good. So those are that's the Dragapult line, and then I don't really know how to do a deck profile, I'll be honest. But we'll do it this way. 2 Charmanders. Once again, I said I didn't, I had to kind of find things. I was playing 2 of these Charmanders originally, which are the 60 HP Pokemon Go ones, just because these are the ones I found in my bulk. And then one of the guys there had one of these 70 HP ones, so I went ahead and used that. So shout out him for letting me borrow it. And then, of course, we are playing 2 Dragonzard, Jesus Christ, Charizard EX. Good card. Everyone knows what Charizard does. It just hits. It's a really good backup late game. Wow, voice crack. Late game thing to use. But it is what it is. I'd probably play better Charmanders. Are these getting rotated out? F? No. This one's getting rotated out, which is fine. Just play this one. But yeah, so, super good card. Very good backup to have, just in case. And then another engine, I don't know what they're called, in this game that we're playing is 2 Duskull, 1 Dusclops, 1 Dusknoir. All these cards are 1-for-1 trades. So good, so good. This basically hits 50 on anything, and then this hits for 130 on anything by killing itself. So I'd probably, honestly, I think I'd play more, maybe at a 2-1-2 and then 2 Dusknoir. But you're losing your opponent is getting a prize card off of it, but that's fine. Just because it's really this came up the Dusclops. Usually I wasn't playing. But I threw it in. I had a copy. I was like, fuck it, I'll throw it in. And so I did, and it actually came up in second to last round to make it into top. I was able to ping his back row for 50. Went into Dragapult, swung, killed his main, and then pinged the back row for another 60 to kill it. So I was able to get the game there. It was pretty nice. Felt like a little Yu-Gi-Oh combo, something I'm more used to. But Duskull was pretty cool. So I know I think these all have alt arts. I would love to pick them up. They're just kind of expensive right now, but either that or I'll just grab the Master Balls of all of them, because I really like the Pokeball foiling is so good. I don't know. I know it's new, but holy shit, it looks so good. It's like a CR in Yu-Gi-Oh, but it is what it is. Super good cards though. Would recommend maybe a 2-1-2 split, or maybe a 2-2-2 split, or a 3-3-2 3-2-2 split or something. I don't know. And then our one-ofs benches, Badoo, Radiant Alakazam, Pheasantipity, and Luminion. I feel like these 2 are just staples in every deck right now. They're kind of fucking nasty. This just searches a supporter. Place it down from hand. Search supporter. This, if your opponent knocks out something, then you just draw 3 on your turn. So it's so good. These two are so good. And then Badoo is just a menace. I was playing 2. I got sob locked at locals like a few weeks ago when Badoo was out, and I never want that to happen again. So I only moved it down to 1. Hopefully I can keep this in frame. Jesus. But yeah, Radiant Alakazam's pretty good too. He moves damage around, so pretty cool. I might play Monkey Dory with 1 fire energy. Never know. I might try that or something. Maybe. And maybe once Radiant Alakazam's rotated out, I'll play a Monkey Dory, but I don't know. But that's all of the Pokemon. I don't have the exact number, but that's all the Pokemon we play. I don't know what the correct order to do this in, but the the supporters we're playing are 4 Iono, just because this is it's a good, it's like a resource card, I guess. You put your hand, bottom of the deck, draw. Those who play Pokemon know what this does. Those who don't, that's what it does. And then you draw it for the amount of prize cards you have. So if your opponent has 3 and you have 6, you draw 6, they draw 3. That's what I usually use it for. And fix your hand. So pretty good. 4 Iono. And then 3 Arven. I'd probably play 4 of this. Couldn't find a 4th. No one had a 4th. What is going on? No one had a 4th, unfortunately. So I played 3. That's okay. And then I played 2 Boss's Orders, Ghetsis art, because Ghetsis art is the best art, because Gen 5 is goated. And I'd probably play, I kind of want to play 1 more of this, but I don't know, I haven't really decided yet. There's a lot of things I'd probably change in this deck list, but it did well, so I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with myself in my first cup, so I figured I'd make this video, just for like a record of what I've done. And then we have some one-ofs. 1 Turo's scenario. This came up once to help me. Someone had counter captured me, or they bosses ordered my Alakazam, and then I was able to bounce the Alakazam to put my good shit back in the front. And yeah, so super good. Crispin, just because it helps with the ramp. That way you can just attach from deck and then have the other one to attach. This came up once as well. I think once, twice, maybe twice, just because my energy was bad, but it's okay. There was one game where I'll tell you later. And then Secret Star of the show, I played was Eerie, one of the other cards that I had pulled a couple weeks ago, and I'd never seen anyone use it, but basically you just look at your opponent's hand and you discard up to 2 items from it. Just a delinquent duo, it's pretty good. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. I know it's a supporter, right? Once per turn, but like this came up twice or 3 times during the cup, and it won me 2 of the games, which is pretty nice. He revealed his hand. He had a Nest Ball and an Ultra Ball, and then 2. This was like turn 3, I think. So my turn 2. I airied. Looked at his hand. He had 2 Night Stretchers, 1 Ultra Ball, 1 Nest Ball. I ripped the Pokeballs out of his hand, and I was able to win the game from there. Even though he did cycle with the Night Stretchers, it was pretty crazy. But yeah, those are the one of supporters I play. I mean, you could not play Eerie. That's completely okay. But I definitely switch out some other ratios, I think, for that. And then item-wise, these are the items we played. We played 3 Buddy Buddy Poffin, because Buddy Buddy Poffin gets you your starters. 3 Rare Candy, because Rare Candy gets you into Charizard, it gets you into Dusknoir, it gets you into Dracopult, it gets you everywhere you need to go. And 3 Ultra Balls. It's Ultra Ball, you search for anything, super good. You Ultra Ball for Luminion for Arven for 2 for your A-Spec and your Rare Candy, and you just kind of go from there. It's a super good line. It's pretty fun. So, and then from there, those are all of our like multis of these. The rest, I believe, are one-ofs, which is, I don't know if that's like crazy or not, but 1 Nest Ball, 1 Terror Orb. This top deck saved me one game, which was crazy. I top decked this with a Charmander on field and a rare candy in hand. Top decked the Terror Orb, search for Charizard, rare candy into Charizard. I was able to come back. It was pretty awesome. Felt good. One Super Rod just to recycle back. I don't think I ever actually used this during the cup, but an energy search because sometimes I can't find energy, so I threw it in there. Lost Vacuum, just in case there's a stadium that's really annoying. The Area 0 one's like super annoying, so I like to get rid of it. And then Forest Seal Stone, add to attach to Luminion to search for anything, of course. And then for Pokemon tools, we have two. Rescue Board, and the Ispic I was playing was Sparkling Crystal. I was playing Trolley right before we started, so before I submitted my deck list, I swapped it out for Crystal just so I was able to be more aggro, and it paid off. So, and then we played Collapse Stadium. Really good counter against, what is that called? Area 0 something. Area 0 decks. Super fun. Makes everything 4, so good time though. Really good card. I think that one's also getting rotated out, but oh well. I saw a lot of people playing Temple of Sinnoh. I don't know why. If someone could explain to me down in the comments why Temple of Sinnoh is so good. I will be honest, I don't know. So please tell me why that card is really good. I am still learning. And then, let me put these over here. And then, of course, energies. We played 3, 4, 5 fire energy and 2 psychic. There was a game in which I prized both of my psychic energies, and I lost that game. It was really unfortunate. It was top 8 round 1, game 1. I energy searched because I was like, I didn't deck check. I know a lot of people do that. But basic, I tried to look for this and I couldn't find it. And I was like, there's actually no way. And they were both in so I failed the basic energy search. And then they were both in my pricing. So really unfortunate. But yeah, deck did pretty well. I went, was it 4 or 5? 4-1-1. So 4 wins, one loss, 1 draw. Drew in the last round before top, so was able to top. But yeah, that's the deck. Let me know some tips and tricks and some cool little combos or something. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace out.